Joining me right now from our friends at the Herald, Sara Kennedy, talking about this new FDOT feasibility study. What do you do when these big cruise ships are so tall they can't fit under the Skyway Bridge? Tell me about it.
Hi, Al. The preliminary study, it's all very preliminary, discusses such possibilities as demolishing the Skyway and rebuilding it higher, demolishing part of the Skyway and to allow these huge ships through, or building an island west of the Skyway, especially to be the port for these giant ships. And some of them are so big, they're like little cities. They have 4,000 passengers, 2,000 crew. They're just huge.
Yeah, they're big. I'll tell you that I don't know if I'd want to be in a ship with 6,000 people, but the bottom line, since it won't fit under the Skyway, now they again call this a feasibility study. So let's say you build it. Where would you build it in Pinellas, and where would you build it in Manatee County?
Well, that's yet to be decided. It's an FDOT official told me yesterday that it's up to local leaders to look at this, and they wanted to put all the facts out there about what's coming and let local leaders decide what they would like to do, if anything. And this new port could go on the west coast of Pinellas. It could go on the west coast of Manatee. It could end up somewhere else, depending on what happens. So that's been undecided at this point.
Now, as part of the study, because if you're going to spend $1 billion or $2 billion on a port, can you attract enough business for it to pay for itself?
Well, this is the central question, and I'm sure there will be a lot of exploration of numbers when this subject comes up. But they're looking to the future, and they feel that Florida could lose a big share of its cruise industry if it ignores these sort of limitations on these giant cruise ships. So they want a good discussion about it.
Well, it's interesting that they did include every kind of possibility, but can you imagine, let's just raise the Skyway another 50 feet?
Right.
Oh my gosh. Folks, you can read about it in the Herald. Sara, good talking to you.
And Bradenton.com. Thanks a lot, Al.
All right, we'll see what happens.